Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Sudoku player and solver. You can play Sudoku in 4 different levels. So we've got easy, medium, hard, and insane. And all you need to do is basically click on the button to generate your Sudoku puzzles. Okay, so easy, medium, hard, and insane. And if you take a look, the puzzles are symmetrical. What that means is that they have the same squares filled out in opposite corners. So you've got these 2 squares, these 2, then you can see this combination here, which is kind of reflected in this combination here, right? And the same with here, top and bottom, and then left and right. So that's what you call a symmetrical Sudoku puzzle, and those are the most, all Sudoku puzzles should be symmetrical for them to be of high quality. Right, so this is how you generate, and basically what you can do is you can click on a tile like this or a cell, and then you can press the key. So you can press a number, and what happens is if that happens, as you saw, if you click on or you press the number 3 and it goes red and then it goes away, this means that this is the incorrect number for this particular cell. Okay, so where is the 3, right? So you can see that there's a 3 here and a 3 here, and there's also a 3 in this line and a 3 in this line. So the only cell that the 3 can go into is in this cell. Okay, so if I click on this cell and I press the number 3, then it sticks. Alright, so that's how you basically put in the numbers. Now you can use your keyboard as well. So I'm using the arrow keys, and you can see that I'm moving the cursor to each cell, and you can move it up and down like this. So you can play with the keyboard, and then you can enter a number, and if it's the right number it will stick. If it's not, then it's gonna go away, just like we saw here. Let's go through the options. So in the options, if you click the options, you basically have 2 options, candidates and navigation. So in the navigation, if you say wrap when using arrow keys, if we turn this on like this and you click save options, then watch what happens. I'm using my arrow keys, and when I get to the end and I press the arrow key again, it basically wraps around to the first cell, right? So you can see that behavior, and same with up and down. Okay, so if you like that behavior, you can turn that option on. I personally don't like that behavior, so I'll turn it off. And then candidates, show candidates on all cells or on just the current cell. So with this option turned on, if I say show candidates with this button here, then all the candidates are going to show up, right? But if I, let's say, hide the candidates, and I select this option only on the current cell, and I save it. Now, if I'm on this cell, and I say show candidate, then it only shows the candidates available on this particular cell, right? So this cell can have a 2, a 4, and a 7. Okay, so that's how that works. And if you get stuck and you want to solve the puzzle, you can click on solve, and this basically solves the complete puzzle for you and shows you all the numbers. Okay, if you want to clear the grid, you can click on clear all, and that clears your Sudoku grid. So let's say that I'm stuck and I don't know how to solve this particular cell. I can click on this button here called peek, and it's gonna show me 7, and you can unpeek it too, right? So click on to peek, click on to unpeek. It basically tells you the number that goes here. So if you're really stuck, you can always click on this to get the number. Okay, so let's say that is 7. So I'm gonna put 7 here, and let's say this one. Okay, that's 7 too. Okay, cool. What about this one here? That's 6. So I'll click 6. What is this one here? Let me see. 4. So oops, I'll click 4. Okay, let's say that you you're playing your game and you're at this level and you need to basically shut down your computer, but you want to preserve this puzzle. So one way to do this is to snap the puzzle. So you can use this option down here, this button, to snap the puzzle. So let's go and snap it, and it creates a string, and then all you need to do is click copy to clipboard. Okay, and then what you can do is open up Notepad. Right, I'm going to open up my Notepad, and then right click and paste. Right, and then you can just save the file on your desktop. You can just call it Sudoku Play 1 or whatever you want to call it. Okay, and that's that. Okay, and then you can basically close down this Sudoku, and the next time you open it, it'll probably look like this, all clear. Then all you need to do is basically go back into your text file, open it, copy the puzzle, put it into this box, right click and say paste, and then all you have to do is say load the puzzle string, and that basically brings back your puzzle, and now you can continue to play. Right, so that's that feature. And the last feature is enter puzzle manually. So you can click on clear all, and this one is really useful if you don't want to create a string and load it, if you just want to manually, enter the puzzle. So for example, if you go to a website or a magazine or a newspaper and there's a Sudoku puzzle in there, you can manually enter the values by basically clicking on enter puzzle manually, and then you can basically start typing in. Of course, you'd be looking at the actual puzzle, so you can start typing in your puzzle like this, and then when you finish, that would be basically your puzzle, and then you can start playing. So you can put in so that's how you manually load the puzzle. And I think that's about it. It's really simple to use, so you can use it to solve. And the way you do that is, like I said, you can enter the puzzle manually, and then you can click on the solve button, and it will just solve it for you. Alright, so that's how you play Sudoku, and that's how you play this particular Sudoku game that I created. Sudoku game, I should say, that I created. Okay, alright, thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next video.